So here's the deal. I know for starters, I'm looking rough. I just took a shower. My hair is wet, whatever. But I thought I would just come on and kind of talk about some mental health stuff. So I'm going to give you guys some ideas and tips and tricks that I use to help with my mental health. I've been going through a rush. I've been kind of going through a rough patch recently when it comes to my mental health, and I think it's just because I'm a senior in college. I've got a lot going on. I've got an EdTPA portfolio, which if you're not doing teaching, then I know you probably don't know what it is, but it's basically a very big portfolio that determines whether or not we get our teaching license or not. So I have that on top of student teaching every single day, planning, teaching all of the lessons, all of that. And of course, you have to actually sit and take care of yourself and still socialize and all of that fun stuff. So my mental health has kind of been on a downward slope, but I've been trying to push it back up some. So I thought I would just come and share some of the things that I've been doing to kind of help with it. Obviously, these are just suggestions, and they might work for me, but not for you. And I'm not going to sit here and say every single one of them is the best idea in the world, because I know that it's not. But they're things that make me happy or make me feel a little bit better. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist. Okay, so the first thing that I kind of do is I do work out, so I want to talk about that. I used to hate working out, I'm not gonna lie. I hated going to the gym. I hated all of it, being out of breath, sweaty, everything. And my doctor actually told me that, because my doctor actually told me I have a thyroid issue. I also have pretty severe anxiety, which is starting to get under control, but it's bad. Like it goes through waves, and right now it's okay, but yeah, it's not great. But I have Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which is a thyroid issue. I also have a vitamin D issue and a bunch of other stuff going on. But she actually told me, as part of my prescription for my anxiety as well as my thyroid issue, that I need to start working out every single day. Whether that was going to the gym and doing stuff, weights, whatever, or going and just taking a 30-minute walk or playing Just Dance or something. But she told me I have to do at least 30 minutes of activity every single day. And for the longest time, I didn't do it. I hated it, like I said. And then, I don't know, I looked in the mirror one day, and it was one of those days where I felt horrible about myself. I felt horrible about how I felt. I felt horrible about the way my body looked, all of it. And I'm still not thrilled with how my body looked, but I've been working out it's February, so probably about a month now. Like, I was like, you know what? I started in a little bit in December, obviously Christmas, New Year's, all of that. And then I came back to school in January, and I said, you know what? We're going to start, and we're going to see how I feel. And I've been doing it for over a month now. And now when I get home from teaching, I'm actually usually excited to go to the gym. Like, I want to go. I want to work out my stress and my anger and everything, if I have any, more or less stress. Like, and a lot of times I hate it while I'm doing it, like especially cardio and stuff, but then after I'm done, I feel so good. And I've already noticed a difference in how I feel, my energy levels. I've been sleeping better, which is something I really struggle with. I overthink when I'm trying to sleep, so that's just been a huge help. And then also, like, I've obviously noticed a difference in how my body looks already, and it's only been a month. Like, one of my biggest insecurities, which we're going, of course, down that path now, one of my biggest insecurities is my stomach. And I've never been happy with my stomach. Even looking back at pictures now of me in high school, I was like, I don't know why I wasn't happy with it, because it was flat then. But like, I look in the mirror, and that is one thing that I don't like about my body. And I've even noticed a difference with that, and it's only been a month. So it's like, I don't know. I just went on a tangent. But bottom line is, working out is one of the best things that can help you. It's good for your body, it's good for your mind, all of that. 2, after I work out, I always come home, shower directly after, and then make myself some dinner. If I'm still hungry after dinner and I've been to the gym, I make myself a smoothie with collagen. So I use collagen powder. The one I've been using is actually a collagen creamer, so you can use it in like coffee and stuff in the morning. But I looked it up. You can use it in smoothies and stuff as well. And if you know anything about collagen, it has great benefits. It helps your nails, your skin, and your hair. It also, it just makes you feel a little bit better. And I'm coming off of Accutane as well, so that kind of messed up my hormones regarding my hair and the the hardness, I guess, of my nails. And then obviously it affects your skin, so the collagen kind of helps all of that as well. So yeah, so that's the second thing I do. Smoothie with collagen just makes me feel good. It fills me up if my dinner doesn't. And yeah. So one of the other things I do to kind of help my mental health is go and do a Bible study. I've been using the Bible in the Year podcast. It's a Catholic edition, and I'm not Catholic, so some of it doesn't really necessarily apply. I consider myself non-denominational, but either way, it's still very helpful. It really helps break everything down, and I feel like a big part of mental health is your spiritual health as well, and how you feel spiritually, whether that is diving into religion as a whole, like Christianity or a different kind of religion, Buddhism, whatever you choose, or even spirituality in the sense of rocks and crystals and stuff. I think having a strong basis in what you believe in and what you can trust in is a huge part of your mental health. Gets rid of a lot of stress and anxiety. And I actually had taken a break from doing this for a while because I felt too tired in the evening, and I've started getting on to myself a little bit more, like, you know what? No, it makes you feel good. You need to do it. So that's one of the other things that I do. Okay, something else that always really seems to help is making a to-do list. So I just made a to-do list on my iPad for tomorrow. So I have Bible study, workout, clean my bathroom, finish my EdTPA stuff, and email it to my professor, organize my seminar binder / teaching binder, and then I need to print some hard copies of some stuff and edit and schedule this video that you're watching. I had a really hard time coming up with something to film this week and go through with, but I kind of like this idea. I don't know. I think it'll be good for me to look back at and stuff as well. With that being said, another thing that I do in order to really help my mental health is I have this app, and I have it on my iPad, but you can obviously download it on your phone or whatever, and it's the Happy Color app. And I always make sure I do the daily color. So you can see here, I already went ahead and did it. I actually did it a little bit ago. I had some YouTube on, and I just was kind of doing it in the background. But if you don't have an iPad, just color. I mean, draw some doodles. That's something else that I like to do. I'm a huge Cricut nerd, naturally, because of being a teacher. So I'll go into my pages thing on the iPad, and I will just doodle design ideas I have. Like, I saw this quote on Pinterest, and I just did a little doodle of it. Like, eventually thinking of making them into little t-shirts or sweatshirts for teaching. Like, I don't know, it's relaxing. It helps calm my nerves a little bit. So those are my other tips for you. Okay, another thing that I do for mental health stuff, I look deathly right now. Like, I look deathly ill. Let's ignore that. I think it's the lighting. First of all, I turn on my lights. I put like a YouTube video on and do my coloring. But something else that I really enjoy doing, especially in the evening, is, and it's not a healthy habit, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's really, really not, is online shopping. And I don't even necessarily buy anything, but Shein and Amazon are my two worst, like, what's the word? My kryptonite, I guess you could say, my Achilles heel, whatever. Like, they are my weaknesses. I I don't know why either. Like, I'm literally fine scrolling on either for hours, just liking stuff and adding stuff to my cart, but never actually buying it. So I guess it's not really shopping, it's more like browsing. The only issue is that sometimes I will self-destruct and decide just to purchase everything in my cart, and that's when it becomes unhealthy. But don't do that. But I'm just being honest with you guys. I'm telling you what I do mental health wise to make me happy and cheer me up, and that's one of the things that I do. I go online and I shop and I browse and everything else until it makes me feel a little bit better, because sometimes I think that's all I need is just like a little break, I guess. So yeah, again, not a very healthy one at all, but I'm trying to be honest. So I am back. I'm about to go to bed. Just wanted to share another thing that I do to kind of help my mental state. I've been coloring for a while now, trying to just, relax. And now I'm gonna read a little bit. So this is the book I'm reading right now. It's called Verity by Colleen Hoover. Very different so far than any of the other books that I've read by her, but in a good way. Like, I really, really like it. I just started it yesterday. I love it. But reading, I found, just relaxes you, kind of takes you somewhere else where you're not so worried about everything else that's going on. But yeah, I also scrolled through Pinterest a little. I find that always helps a little bit too. Just, again, a way to just kind of clear your head. So I'm gonna read now, and then